show the most spirit throughout the night will be rewarded. So without further ado, step forward, engage, and enjoy whatever comes next.
Life, for life. This song goes out to our boys and architects. This is Circle the Train.
Side by side, would you believe in a world where we were blind? Stars spring from pain and hate inside, but I want to see it was all just in my mind. I finally understand myself and somebody today, and if you took the chance, I think you'd probably feel the same.
Just so happens to be this man's 33rd birthday. And what he told me backstage is he wants to see this middle of the floor open up and start a big ass circle pit. Round and round. Let's go. Round and round. I need a bigger London. Let's go. There you are. They're exactly who you think they are. They are the nicest people we have ever met on tour, and we are so glad to be out here with them. I gotta say, without those guys, there would be no Wage War. We take so much inspiration from them. So this one goes up. But I wanna say.
Was a bell for the whiplash.
Everything is going to be fine.
Clean up your sign. Architect, 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 architect.
London! How the fuck are you doing today? We are architects, and if you are just finding that out, I don't know what to fucking tell you. But we are headlining the O2 fucking Arena! Are we feeling good? Do you want another one? Let's keep this shit going. Keep that pit moving. Everybody off your fucking feet. This song's called Black Lungs. How we feeling out there? This is absolutely fucking unbelievable. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you so much for making this the biggest London show we have ever played. We are having so much fucking fun. Are you feeling good? Yeah! How many people in this room are seeing Architects for the first time tonight? Fuck yeah. And how many people in this room are seeing us another time? Another time. Who here's seen us before? Would have been better. Sorry, it's just that I'm stood on stage at the O2 and my brain doesn't want to work for me. How many people here have got our record, The Sky, the Earth and All Between? Then you should fucking know this one. This goes out to Jordan Fish. This song's called Curse. Times of hanging all still wish for the worst. It's clear as a bird, but the days keep crossing off. Heaven came with a curse. I give you my heart. In the times of hanging all still wish for the worst. It's clear as a bird, but the days keep crossing off.
I'm feeling the love tonight. Are we feeling good down there? How's my mosh pit feeling? We feeling good? Okay. I got a question for you right now, motherfuckers. How many people in this room have never crowd surfed before? Okay, that's a lot of you that have crowd surfed. How many people in this room have crowd surfed before? So we got a record, we got a beat. Alright? We already beat Slipknot in Manchester. And we're coming for their fucking crown here. Who wants to come up and get over this fucking barrier? Get the fuck up here! This show's called Impermanence, let's make some fucking history!
starters, drowning ourselves under the shallow water. Taking the lamps no slaughter. Now we're crossing to the on this floor and in the fucking chairs, jumping up and down. Don't let me down. Yes, you did. Is that good? Is it Now, I don't know if you know, from looking at us, you probably don't. Oh, don't worry guys, someone's lost a shoe, that's far more important. Sorry, how fucking foolish of me. I don't know if you know that this band has been around for a fucking minute. I know to look at us, you think, woo! Look at these young whippersnappers. We're old enough to remember that this place was called the Millennium Dome. That's how old we are. But when this band first started, well, actually, when this band first started, I wasn't in it, so I don't want to say this. But when I joined the band, I never thought this would be fucking possible. And it's truly a fucking gift to be stood up here, to be stood in front of such a fucking amazing, beautiful fucking crowd this evening. But it would be foolish of me to not say thank you to every single one of you for supporting us, for being there for us through a lot of fucking shit. But also being there for a lot of our fucking victories and moments. And tonight is one of those fucking moments. So thank you so much for supporting us. It would be foolish of me to also not say that it would also be foolish of me to not say that this is an absolutely massive day for our crew, people that we work so fucking tightly with. But there is a member of crew that we all wish was here more than fucking anything. Unfortunately, a few days ago, we lost someone that we loved with our entire fucking hearts, our entire fucking souls. Please make some noise for our brother Miles Kemp right now.
Thank you. Miles was a fucking incredible person. He was an incredible human and an incredible friend. And he was so fucking caring. And I spoke to his girlfriend today, and even through everything that she's fucking going through, she messaged me saying that this was one that Miles wanted to see more than fucking anything. So I want to make this one really fucking special. If you've got a phone, I want you to put it in the air right now, and I want you to turn your lights on. Absolutely fucking beautiful.
Oh, look at that.
The song's for Miles. If you know it, sing it with me. This song is called Everything Ends.
Feeling pain, changing like the seas, wishing for rain. Don't stand me up to me till I know the again. 'Cause I'm dying here with everything how deep you could sink into nothing at all. Disintegrate, annihilate me. Thank you. Two people that we have known for a long time, but to see them like this, fucking thriving, fills every single one of our hearts with so much joy. Please make some fucking noise for House of Fucking Protection! And a band that somehow we have never crossed paths with until this tour. And let me say this, to be this far into our career and finding new people that we fall in love with and become fucking friends with is really fucking special. Please make some noise for the incredible Wait! You guys want another one? Then push that shit, say some fucking start, push it! Let's fucking go!
Massive, holy shit.
Bigger! Hey! Get out of fucking pit, side to fucking side!
Oh my god, look how far fucking back it goes. I can't see, I'm not that tall.
What are we saying? Will that do? The band says yes. You gotta move! until this shit drops in. It's nothing but the crowd and the sound. And make as much fucking noise as you can. Make some noise for Rage War! And scream the fucking house down for Architects! We got time for one more song. And it goes out to all the fucking animals!
Okay, so this is me at the end of an architect's gig, walking home for God knows how long, in God knows where, while it's like pissing down, well, not pissing down, but like it's like that misty rain. Needless to say, tonight was so good. Both supports were amazing. They started with House of Protection and then Wage War followed them. And then obviously the main act, Architects. So good. Like they've come such a long way since 2021 when I last saw them. Although I didn't really see them, like I helped out on a Sea Shepherd stall because obviously Sam Carter is an ambassador for Sea Shepherd, now Captain Paul Watson Foundation. That's a mouthful, I know, but yeah, they changed their name pretty much shortly after they sacked me as a volunteer. Yeah, go see that video if you haven't seen it already. Yeah, it's part of my M Talks series of how I was sacked as a volunteer. I know, right? Yeah, wild. But yeah, go check that out if you haven't. Yeah, it goes into a whole lot of conspiracy and things I can't prove, but pretty much prove from like evidence and like coincidences. Anyway, go check it out. You'll make your own mind up. Yeah. I think I need to wipe my face because it's just like, it's just dripping. Just melting. Anyway, I'll probably say goodnight now and catch up with you in the morning. I actually still have a voice. Like, I didn't think I'd have a voice. I thought, well, okay. Tomorrow will tell. Because, yeah, tomorrow is a new day. And, yeah, my muscles may have relaxed and shut down by then. That's all I'm going to say. Like, I don't know, I was screaming, shouting, singing, everything. It was a good night. Anyway, I will say goodbye now. Bye for now, and see you in the morning. If that worked.